Hi, I'm Michelle Noble, the Calmer Mom Coach, and so you are pregnant. Wow, it's amazing news. And I also get, having been through this twice myself, being a mom of two and actually having had two miscarriages and working with women in all phases of pregnancy and motherhood, that there is a lot of different emotions at play during this time. You may be feeling overjoyed, you may be excited, and you also may have a lot of nervousness or anxiety. This may be a planned pregnancy or an unplanned pregnancy, and it might be that you're kind of not really very connected with it at this point, and are wondering, have that kind of disconnect between what your life is like now, what it might look like in the future, people expressing their enthusiasm. If you've told a lot of people their points of view about what this is and what it means and what you should be focused on, that may or may not have anything very much to do with you and where you're at. So what I've noticed is there are an awful lot of resources out there for women about what is happening with their bodies during this time. When we were in prenatal classes, there was a lot of information about the physical side of the birth process, the possible interventions or choices that one might be faced with in the hospital. There's a lot of information about testing and different scenarios around the medical side. Hopefully you've found a midwife or an OBGYN who you're working with who is kind and helping to answer your questions on that side of things. And there is not as much support for women around the emotional side of the pregnancy. And I have found that what most women really would like their pregnancy and their birth experience and that transition into motherhood to be like is an experience where they feel confident, where they feel strong and empowered, where they have the information they require, they feel ready, and they can feel excited and really lean into that excitement and enthusiasm around this life transition. And that is what I would like to offer you. I have a very unique toolkit that I like to share with women, and it's one that actually works. So I'm now offering this program because I would love to see more women be in a place where they are prepared for whatever the choices that come their way during this process, whatever emotions and challenges come up. They know that they have the confidence to ask the questions that will give them information, to speak what is true for them, and to trust their knowing, and also to be able to include their bodies and the wisdom of their bodies and the wisdom of their babies in this journey, in these choices, in the creation of this new life, this new way your life will be. And so this program, it's a 6-week program. We will meet in person as a group for 3 of those weeks. There will also be 3 Zoom online meetings. So for those, you don't even necessarily have to get out of your pajamas or leave the house, because sometimes even that's a challenge during different phases of pregnancy. And you will also be able to receive an in-person individual 90-minute private session with me that will include not only coaching and looking at what you would most like to get out of your pregnancy and birth experience, what you'd most like to change about how things are at this point, but also a very unique hands-on energetic body process called Access Consciousness to Bars that literally can change anything. And at the very least, it's like getting a beautiful, delicious massage, a chance to relax and receive. And at the most, it really can change any area of your life. What I see can happen with this program is not only will you come away with a sense of confidence and knowing in yourself and your body and your baby from this program, but you can carry that into every area of your life. There's a life coaching turn of phrase, how you do anything is how you do everything. And when you can experience empowerment and tools to change the energy around things, change the story, get out of other people's points of view around this particular potent dynamic place of change in your life, actually every place else, all your other relationships, your work, your career, how you create can change as well. Your relationship with your body. So as you go through these big changes and then come out after the baby is born and maybe have concerns about your weight or how your body functions or your sexuality, all those things, you will have tools in play to look at those and change them and have a different relationship there as well. So it's exciting. It's an exciting possibility. I hope you will jump on board. I would love to get to know you and know how I can support and work with you. Feel free. There's a button to actually, if you want to just jump in, let's do this thing. Let's do it. But if you have any questions, please feel free to email me at calmermomproject@gmail.com, or just shoot me a text or a call and we can chat a bit on the phone about what your situation is, what your questions are, and anything you'd like to know about that. My number is 206-938-7627. And I'm looking forward to the chance to hear more about you and your life, what's going on for you, and if you could get anything out of this program, what would it be?